Sorry about the delay. I'm here now. And I have earphones on because I just got slapped with a copyright claim. So all that drawing from the last video will not be viewable. Sorry. It sucks, I know. But poop happens. Poop happens. Okay. Oh, you guys can see my whole desktop. Oh no. Let's see here. Okay, alright, that works. Cool. Maybe we'll keep the whole desktop. Some inking now. Yo, can you guys hear me? How are things? How the sound? Sound alright? Okay, alright. Go. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I'm gonna need that confirmation before I begin. Actually, I'm just gonna start. Yeah. This guy's gonna be inked. Inked. And before I ink, what I do is I flip the drawing and we can kind of catch our mistakes before we even start. So obviously he looks a little slanted, so we want to fix those things. Let's see here. Nice. What's good about this time around though is it's not lagging. It's nice. It's very nice. It's being friendly. And if you might notice, I removed the cape that we had drawn. We had a cape and everything, but I felt it was conflicting with his pants. After looking at it for a while, I was like, it's kind of conflicting. I don't know, now it looks good doing it like that. What if it was going this way? I think his pants should do that, actually. What do you guys think? Yes, no? It's going to require me to go in and do that extra surgery there. Surgery. Yeah. This leg here can straighten out a little bit. Looks like it's going to break. And this, after we do that, we have to kind of do this here. Oh, I feel a sneeze. I feel a sneeze is coming on. I warned you. Alright. So as you guys may notice, there is no music. So, I've got my roommate taking care of my dog, so you guys can just ignore that. Alright, let's shut the window. Hold on a sec. Alright. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Pants is like flailing this way. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep it at that. And we'll leave that alone like that. And his eyes are looking weird. Other than that, looks fine. Let's begin inking. Okay, so first thing is first. Mechanical pencil or darker pencil? Let's go with the darker pencil. Let's just look at what's the difference between the two. I am using darker pencil. There's a darker pencil. There it is, and it's nice. It's not lagging. It's that tapering feel. See how it gets really thin and light on the edge? That's nice. Mechanical pencil is also capable of that. It's a little. I think what the difference is, it's a little thinner around the bends, around the center, considering if you're using the same amount of pressure. But it can get thick if you press harder. But with the darker pencil, I think it comes across more naturally. Yeah, and I'm barely stroking, but it gives you a more thicker width in the center. Yeah, alright. So this guy's horns are a little weird. So let's just straighten it out this way here. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Just like that. And just like that. Where do these ideas come from? I don't know. Just comes to me. But that looks kind of like buggy. Like buggy. Yeah, kind of buggy. Let's keep it nice and straight. This, it arcs here, and it bends here. Yeah, keep it like that. There it is. Bow. Cool. Now I have the tendency to just jump right into the face because that's usually the funnest part to do. But let's just stick to the plan. Outside, all right. Outside is going to be 1 inch or 0.8. Let's start on 0.8. So I am starting with a lower resolution on this drawing. And the reason for that is so I can work a little faster. And you guys will see, compared to my other videos, you will notice I will be going a little faster. Is it because of the way I'm drawing? A little bit. Mostly because the resolution is down compared to my previous videos. You'll see in the sped up videos that I will go over a line so many times like this, like 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I missed it. All day. Let's just for example, if I were to have this at a image resolution, let's save it first before it crashes. So you gotta save it. How long did it take you to get used to the drawing tablet? It took me about let's see, I had my first tablet, okay? So get this. I had my first tablet and I hated it because I didn't know how to do the settings. I didn't have the sensitivity, so it didn't have the it didn't pick up the little pressures, little changing in pressures. I didn't have it turned on, so I assumed that the pencil was the program was like, I thought that's how it was, and I just like, oh, this is dumb. Like what would I compare it to? It was like as if I was drawing with a mouse. Just no, you know what I'm trying to say? A mouse, you can't get that width, that thick to thin texture thickness. And I was drawing, and I was like, this is dumb. So I put it away for 4 years, and then once I started art school, around the time I was going to start art school, a friend showed me how to turn on the settings, and I was like, what? And then I began. But I remember it wasn't very easy at all. I was starting off. It took me a good 2 years before I could even say I was comfortable. Compared to now, no, there's to get to now, probably 5 years to get at the speed where I'm at now. But again, if you're following the tips that I've put out for you guys, it should be a lot easier. Look, I'm rotating the canvas with spacebar shift. All right, these are some of the inking tricks that I didn't really talk about because I wasn't actively doing it. It was a sped up video. I was just speaking. But there are two directions that are really comfortable when I stroke. It's this way and this way. Going up this way also, it would be the same as going down this way. Up this way works. Going down this way works. They're the same way. Going straight down is okay. It feels okay. Sideways hard. It can be done, but it's hard. So what do? You get at that angle and just turn. See? Now, what I was going to show you guys before that whole thing changed, I'm going to change the image resolution to, say, 300. With the same 0.8 pixel brush, you'll see how much thinner it becomes. Well, not thinner, actually. You get more pixels. And let's see here. It becomes a lot smoother looking because it uses more pixels. Let's see if I can do this. I might stick to it if I'm comfortable. Another thing that made it really easy to be working at this level already, resolution. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at this. I was just gonna say it's a little more difficult doing it, but it feels pretty much the same. Because it's not lagging. Number one. Number two, I did 2 passes for the rough draft. Normally, I would do 1 rough draft and then go right into the inks, making it a lot more difficult because I don't have a clear path ahead of me, you know. And I'm drawing at 0.6 now. So this works a little different than Photoshop, actually. My explanation was wrong. It totally went, it totally did something I didn't expect. And that was, it maintained the width relative to the lines. If I was at 0.1, it was the same thickness as it was in 150. If the resolution was set to 150, and I were to make a stroke, it would make the same thickness of line, just with less pixels. It wouldn't be as smooth. It would be like, see how smooth this is? See all those pixels? Compare that to these guys over here. See? Less pixels. See, compare if I were to hold this, look. See? But the lines are about the same width. Now, how does that differ from Photoshop? I think this is a great thing that I just discovered just now, is that it doesn't change the width of the line relative to the painting. Like, if I were to use Photoshop, Maybe I should just pull it out. Yeah, I should do it. Let's just do it real quick. Show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, for you guys who are confused about resolution and DPI, this will be a little quick little demo. DPI, resolution, they're just about the same thing. DPI, I think it's dot per inch, per square inch, I believe. And in Photoshop, we'll just replicate that whole entire thing and see. I'm always bashing on Photoshop, but no, I like painting in Photoshop for some things, and I like sketching and drawing in Manga Studio. But I'm starting to like Manga Studio more and more the more I paint with it. It's proven to be pretty versatile. Like, wow, you know what I mean? It can do things that I didn't expect it could do. Well, for example, we'll do well, look at a drawing that I did on Manga Studio, but I was editing the lighting on Photoshop. Not much, just the background. So I painted this completely on Manga Studio. But stay on topic, Jen. All right, we will. So I'm on 150 DPI. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So these crazy pixels. Say for example, I'm on 8 or 14. Let's go 10. Okay, if I'm on 10, and I did a line. I did a line like this. Bow. Okay. And if I were to expand the size of the canvas to 300 DPI, and that's 300 dots per square inch, right? What would happen to my line? My line is smaller. Ah! Does that make sense? So I gave the canvas more pixels. Instead of 150 per square inch, I gave it 300 per square inch. So then when I do a line with 10 pixels within a larger canvas, you get smaller lines. Now, what did Manga Studio do? Something quite curious and pretty cool, by the way. If I were, say, doing a line in 150, and I was on a line, and I did 0.7 bow. All right, I'm using a colored pencil. Okay, bow there. See, line like that. Okay, you'd expect it to shrink if I raised the resolution of the painting. Right, so I'm gonna move it up to 300. So it's back to 300. Pressing undo, and I'm gonna use 0.7 again, and it's the same thickness. So it really automatically switched it up for you, and it keeps these points consistent. So you're not constantly changing it relative to the size of your canvas, and that can be really confusing. Okay, if I'm on 300, 10 point pixels will look different as opposed to 150, and it takes care of that for you. All right, so that was like 5 minutes of that. Let's continue. I'm excited. That was pretty cool. And from what I'm seeing now, right now, from what I'm seeing now, my lines are coming out a lot easier than they normally would. Okay, here's a good example. Look, this line, kind of hard to do on 1.4. Okay. So what I do, look at that. See, I'm kind of missing. Grab it, turn to canvas. This way. See, your hand naturally does that, going this way. So, there, see? Oh yeah. You gotta have the belt thing. You draw right through it. Draw right through it. Even though I'm doing a silhouette. So I'm breaking my own rules. I'm going to show you guys a neat little trick here. Be prepared to be amazed. Oh, what's going on? Whoa. Slow down, turtle. What just happened? I don't know. That was pretty cool. Let's go. I didn't choose 0.6. Let's do 0.6 to make sure we're. Come on. I don't know why it's not going all the way. What the heck? Oh, that's why I wasn't dragging. Okay. So this is a very cool tool by Manga Studio. Sketchbook Pro. I haven't tried it. I'm not sure what to think. Stretch, curve. For really long lines. Oops. You gotta click, drag, and stop it, and so that it's not so straight, you can bend it. I thought that was really cool, but there's a problem right here. That's a problem. It's a good example. That touching like that will draw your eye right into that direction, because it's kind of like, is he scratching himself? What's going on? Is it overlapping or not? Which one is it? Choose. So we call that a tangent. We don't want a tangent. Okay. So for Photoshop, we got this line thing where you click here, you get a straight line. Click there, straight line. Click there, straight line. Photoshop does that too, but I don't think it gives the same kind of effect. And I won't go over there. The line ends up looking like this, from thick to thin. It doesn't give you a nice solid line like that. You'd have to go to the line tool and then do it. But with Manga Studio, you can while you're using your pencil, you don't need to switch to the line tool. It can become the line tool just by holding on to Shift and click. So I guess this is relevant to inking, because, well, these are inking techniques, secrets, which I really only recently discovered how to do. The whole curving line thing, I knew it existed, but it's one of those things where you know is there, but you really are just too lazy to go there and use it. But then you end up working harder than you have to by avoiding the so yes, what sorcery? I'm a wizard, my friend. Yeah, for little tricks like that, causes people to run out and buy their Manga Studio. Like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna freaking call up Manga Studio, ask them for some sort of sponsorship. I'm always endorsing them, like, for free and stuff. Like, literally, I've had at least 20 people tell me, I'm going out and getting it. What should I get? Okay, I'm gonna get it. It's like $80 for the debut version, which is the one I'm using. Yes, $80. Yeah. Fighting my lines, fighting them. I don't like that. Curve more, yeah. So, inking. It comes with practice, yes, but You gotta also have the process down. You gotta know what to do, like what to practice, you know what I mean? What should you be practicing? Just practice inking. Do drawings and ink. That is how you become good at your Wacom tablet. Really, you become one with the tablet and like you fuse with it. You fuse into it. It happens. Oh, this one is... Okay, this one is the one that's facing towards us, so we should see underneath it like this. True. And this one we should see in the front of it. Like this. How should it be? How should it be? I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, it should be like that. These visual kind of illusions. See how this here breaks the silhouette and cuts into the silhouette down like this? If you're looking at it from the other side, some sort of visual cue letting the viewer know that it's going the opposite way. Whatever it is, it has to be opposite to the other side. Now, I don't mean like opposite as in like a weirdo, you know? Let me draw. Like a weirdo, you know? Don't make it opposite like a weirdo. It's hard to keep track of my thoughts, especially when I'm struggling. So at that moment right there, I was struggling a bit. Yes, I admit it. So what we're kind of trying to convey there. See, I'm thinking again. Just let me think real quick. Here we go. There it is. Visual cue. This gives it the impression that we're looking at it going that way. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it should be tilted like that. Oh, the painting was tilted. The drawing, I mean. Cool, we almost went all the way around his body. Alright, what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Okay, but we'll figure it out if we get... Okay, welcome back, Denki. Gotta go to bed soon. Alright, Just Rec. I actually learned that you can turn on the pressure the day before yesterday. I have been using tablets since 3 years of my life story. Exactly. Yeah. That sucks. What's your take on that? What sorcery is that? LOL. Cool. So, I'm just gonna take a short little break to read you guys' comments from time to time. All right, because I'm not trying to ignore you folks. Gotta angle it. Stop making your life difficult. You know. Oopsie. It's a battle. It's a battle of pride. Yeah. Instead of using that fancy tool, I'd rather beat up myself and do that. I'm happy that it's not lagging at all, and I'm streaming at the highest resolution or aspect ratio. Now, what's the purpose of this? Why am I outlining the drawing? Because I am. Oops, we gotta keep them in here like that. Cool. All right. Let's make sure we don't miss any holes. Just one little empty space here. Negative spaces. I was talking about that earlier. Negative spaces, contours, silhouettes, they all play hand in hand. We gotta have a strong, so if you have a strong silhouette, then you will have a strong read. You will be able to clearly identify what you are looking at. You know, so. All right, let's begin some detail. First thing we gotta do is drop the pixel size 2. 2 is good. And now I'm at 0.4 for this guy. His eye's a little crooked. This one's a little lower than the other side. Let's fix that. I always start on the face, the eyes, because I can't wait. It's like opening presents on Christmas. I just can't wait. I want to go right into it. Let's get more eyelashes. Like he's a rocker or something, like a death metal. Hey, I'll see you later. Just drag. Thanks for coming, man. See you later. You take care now, sir. I'm getting complicated with those details. It's supposed to be manga-ish. Manga-ish. I say that because the story is not a manga. Now, the people that I'm doing this for, I'm doing this with, actually. I'll explain that in a second. Might have me do manga of this story. I might do the manga for it. Depending on the success of the novel itself. He's got little eyes. Can't trust him. Yeah, you always do the eyes first too? That's right. Just can't wait. Draw through, alright? Don't let the hair bother you. Draw through. Ignore him. Alright. This line here. Am I gonna make it? You can do it. Takes a couple tries, but you can do it. So he has hair coming out from the under of his crown. Alright, that works, alright. Or maybe not. Should we? Yeah, let's keep it. Let's outline his crown. As you can see, I will not be going into the details inside first. As I mentioned before, pointy. Pointy. What? Who let his hair through that hole? What? That didn't make any sense. I gotta figure that out. Yeah, I've got to figure that out. You guys ever seen Devilman? Viewers discretion advised. His head is like this. His head, like the shape of his head, has these wing castanilla thingies on his head. Yes, they. So. Gotta stick to the outline. We'll figure out the details later, okay? Then it will make more sense. I think this is where it attaches itself. Somewhere around there. So, yeah. And his ears. He's not an elf. He's a vampire. Right? Vampires have elf ears. They do. I've seen it. Just trust me. Trust me on this one. This eye, man, it's still too low. I'm gonna just raise it up. Yeah, it's a bit better. That's the dude. That's the dude. Yeah. Mesh. Meshy. Mm. Nah. I like the smirk, okay? Oh. Okay. Do I have all the outlines for his horn? His horns? Are they all there? It's this shape here. Gotta get a double line there. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm not gonna mess with this line here. That long strand of hair. Nah, man. Not the smirk. No. You gotta understand, man. He's Oopsie, oops. He's a highly sexual guy. Okay, so that's simply put, very sexual guy, and that smirk gives it kind of gives it that kind of emotion. And if I were to give him like a mad face, he'd just look like a fighter. Oh, Kabuto. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can't please everyone. Look. Everyone smirks, okay? Dragon Ball Z, they have just like everyone smirks in there. Anybody bad, they smirk. Frieza. Alright, see now I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing. Gotta stay on the outlines. Stay on the outlines. Details are last. Details are last. Keeps us focused. Okay. That line's tricky. Let's turn it this way. Whoa, whoa. What if his hair was like, whoa? Oh, that's right. Initially, before he had a cape, I was going to do hair like that. Let's put it back. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? It gotta be shorter on the outsides. What's gonna give us kind of a hint that that's going in that direction is his hair. There. See? I had it. I had it from the beginning. but I removed it. Anyways, that'll do. That'll do for, no it won't. No it won't. It will not. Alright. Let's keep it like that, okay? Alright. Alright, more of these tricky long hairs. My goodness. Gotta stretch it. Gotta stretch it. Still new with this tool. Okay. What's going on here? This chat is escalating quickly. Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't bother. Alright, what's going on here? No, that's right. It's just reminds of computers. You're supposed to or light one and kill. What? Awesome. Oh, so that's that smart. The one is. But no, come on. I never said you. It's just the idea of the spark. Your other live show was blocked. Yes, sir. It was blocked thanks to YouTube because they own these videos. No, duh. Oh, I was listening to music, and the music got picked up, and I got hit with a copyright claim. Therefore, it was taken down. Sorry. It was leading up to this, and there was a lot of action involved in that video. I think it's calmed down a little more in this video. Hey, let's leave those jokes out, huh? It's just, let's keep it. Let's keep it PG-13. 14, okay? See, as you can see, pressing a little harder on this bottom edge here because it's the edge of the form, and it's a form that's floating on its own. So it gives it more depth when you make it a little thicker on the outside. Okay. The line was too thick. Alright, I'm going to teach you how to bend that straight line, alright? Teach you a little bit of magic here. Alright, so listen closely because I'm only going to repeat this once. And then you guys could watch this video again. So there's this tool here. It's called the figure tool. Now the figure tool, you can do straight lines, you can do curved lines, polylines. I'm going to use the curved line. I'm going to click to one point here. Hold on shift. Oops, sorry, I don't hold on shift. Escape. Click and drag. And let go. Now I have control over it. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, wobble. And I think I'm going to have it do this. Like that. Now, since that line floats a little bit off of his body, why not make it a little bit thicker than we have going on? Yeah, like that. I've seen some guys really this buff. Might not be as tall, but, well, possibly this tall. At the gym, freaking crazy dudes, man. Every now and then you'll see like these Greek gods. Like Greek god-like people. Zeus body types. Most likely not natural. But that's okay. So that's their bag. Some people can do it naturally, but it's a lot more difficult too. Wobble wobble. Ta-da. Man, I would be spending hours doing those lines. Oh, here comes another tangent. You gotta have it all in or out. Which one is it gonna be? I'll have some in. Now that's weird. They bend exactly where the hairs meet. Terrible. So we just gotta change it. Let's go back to 4. Now everything looks a little thin. Oh, I know the pen tool does that in Photoshop. It's just a B to use. You gotta switch to the pen. And it deals with all these anchor points and it's not very I don't know. It's not easy to use. You gotta play with all these angles and stuff to arc it the right way. This uses a more efficient way of doing it. You click, drag, and you can curve it however you want. By hovering your mouse or pen over it. So in a sense, you won't even need a wacom pad. You can just use that line all over the place. With the mouse, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. In fact, I actually drew a drawing using just the mouse. My very first colored Photoshop piece. I had Photoshop 5. This was way back in like 1996-ish. I was only in middle school. So Oh no, a big tangent right here. Just gotta cut it off here. Cut it off like this. And there. Tangent where? Here. See how his shirt collar went in the same direction as his hair. So you have to draw it in such a way that it's countering it. Wow, I'm getting all these messages. It must have been delayed. Oops. Oh no, I got disconnected. I'm such a doo-doo head. Hey man, here I am. I was still drawing this whole time, talking. Man. Oh, only one person left. It's probably me. Let's see what you guys were saying. They've copyrighted Jet's voice. Really care about that. It's only a matter of time before you notice. Ah well, we're only missing like the whole sodding drawing. There. Yeah. It was quiet for a while. Sorry, dudes. And dudettes. Oh, you guys are still there. Cool. We got 11 people. Some people might think this is kind of weird. So I'll move that there. Put all these weird shapes in there. Muscles do some weird things around that area. If it was a regular, never mind. Another tangent. Oh, great. This muscle hair wraps around his neck. The trapezius. Thanks, Ola. I'm glad you didn't leave. Sorry about that. I must have been disconnected and didn't notice. This is really bugging me. That design there. Let's just do. Let's do this here. Why is it annoying me? Because the hair's doing that direction, his belt is following that kind of direction, everything's just kind of repeating itself. Causes your eye to look in that direction. I'm almost done. Let's see here. Let's turn off the lines. He's got dragon arms. Yeah, they could be a part of his arms. That'd be kind of cool. But I'm not sure if that's appropriate for the story. See how the lines from the silhouette is thicker than the lines that are inside, causing a sense of depth, creating a sense of depth. A level of depth. These lines are so bugging me right now because of the angles. There. Even I have trouble with lines. I don't know. Just having some trouble with that right there. Just leave it as it is. It's got a turtle shell on. Man. You know what's holding me back from getting this part right? I don't want to block his knuckles. It's those kind of things where you don't want to sacrifice something you've done. It'll hold you back from doing things right. Do you know what I mean? I think you do. And that's what was holding me back the whole time. I knew it. Just didn't want to admit it. Just gotta accept defeat sometimes. Just some blocking his face like this. He's got these big old rings on his hands. Alright, that's a finger, and then this is the pinky finger back here. Hope that makes sense. Let's just cut this part off right here. Gives this finger more depth. Yeah. Knuckles. Knuckles are always important. It's just getting confusing now. See? That's when things get confusing. I'm thinking, should I? That'll do it. And then he's got this thing here, going this way. This thingy here going this way. Sometimes I get so lazy to rotate the canvas because it feels like it would be faster to just do it. But no, it's not. Just gotta rotate it. Let's get this bicep. Huge bicep. Again, who strokes it? Those are difficult lines. You gotta just give it up. And what the heck? Why isn't that one not? Okay. Okay. You gotta just surrender. Says, hey, thanks, Red. Where did I learn art? I learned art from the lands of Legendia. I practiced with the masters. Simo Tan, Henry Yan, Joko Buriono, Chris Kanga, Keith Wicks. These are the greats. These are the heroes of old and new. Heroes that legends speak of. AKA teachers from a art academy. That's where. Am I leaving anybody out? I think that's everyone. And Jason. Forget Jason. Jason Newhouse, as well as yeah, and my teachers. I forget my other teacher's name, but he didn't really teach me how to draw. It was like my senior year. The higher the classes you get, the more they stop teaching you how to draw. It's more of, here's your assignment, do the best you can, and we will critique it. You know, that's more senior level class. Do the assignment. Here's the story, here's the plot, do it. Your homework literally is like assignments, as if you're working on something, as if you were working for a company. So here's a tangent, guys. See, this hair goes up and connects into that. That's bad. have to go and tell my dog to be quiet, if you guys don't mind. Yeah. Alright. Alright. But I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Oh, alright. BRB, you guys. Think he looks less powerful without the cape? It's just conflicting, you know what I mean, in design. Like the cape and then the dress. You feel me? The cape. And then come on, man. Alright, we're back. BRB. Alright. I'm sorry, Rukasu, but that's one thing we cannot. I will not do. It's the cape. It's like I said, it's a conflicting design. Tried it, and I tried it again, and I tried it again. Maybe, but that's like his pants. I would expect his pants to do that shape. Alright. Let's just do this shape here, alright? Let's see if this shape here will suffice. Nah. It's just so half baked, half thought. Half like an afterthought, you know what I mean? An afterthought. It's like got me on a wild goose chase. Got me on a wild goose chase. Got me on a wild goose chase. Right, that might work. This might work here, yeah. What I've done is I've expanded his dress, so it kind of gives the impression of a cape. But now it looks all weird, because this part of the cape has to flow with it. Cannot do that, man. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Sorry. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, man. I really was trying to make it work. But he's got that dress. Man, that eraser. Now, if I put that there, that's be the dumbest thing to do. He's gotta bend his knees, and then it stabs him in the knee. Gotta switch out back and forth from the thicker ink to again. This part should be that. This is knee guard. Gotta change directions. It's falling too closely to the pattern. Alright, whatever. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah. There we go. What is this part? What is going on here? What is that? Are those going to be shining or what? What's going on here? I don't know. If they're going to be shiny, they should be smooth at the edges. Hope you guys are picking up some things, learning. If not, hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. He is a man, okay? Kazuma. You know who's a really demonic kind of character? Tekken's Jin. You guys know who I'm talking about? Maybe too old for you guys. Jin. He was a cool guy. Cool dude. Might just leave that part out. Might just leave that part out. We don't need to complicate it any more than it is. Save. Don't forget to save. My ink was too thick. So. Alright, I think, let's see what we can do here. No, I'm not going to give him these crazy knuckle, like, handguard things like you see all the time. But I want to make it look more menacing. Like, get that hand away from me. What happened? Yeah, that'll work. Oops, I just used white. As you can see, the lines are thicker on the edge outlining the hand. And all that detail stands out against the hand. I mean the detail underneath. Otherwise, it wouldn't survive. It is still a little bit cluttered. Gotta simplify it. Brings us back to the whole conversation about how much detail is too much detail. It should be enough to read. Not finishing those will help a little bit. This thing here, this line. See, what I'm doing is I'm keeping them bigger shape, an overall bigger shape. Instead of splitting it in half, it will give you, like, you know, two ideas to work with. Instead, we keep it like that. So we have less of a visual kind of mess going on. And I might just take it all out like this. Then it designates that to that, and then the pinky would come out here like that. But that should be fine. All right, what's next on the list is the fine detail, and this is really easy. We're gonna drop our pencil size down to around 3.0, and we're gonna draw in some lines just to finish off some of the detail. Oh, I forgot about his horn. We'll get to that. I meant to say, forgot about his spit it out, Judd, spit it out. Forgot the third eye part. I have that. And if it's thin lines within the thicker line thingy thing, you can get away with all that crazy detail because it's being enclosed. What I'm concerned with, though, is funny. His horns were actually different when they were. Yeah, they were totally different. Whatever. That works. What are you doing, Jet? Do it already. Just giving that set a bigger shape there. Taking this part out. Yes, sir. All right, so 747. Oriole, let me tell you, man, when you're doing it, it's not waiting. You're not getting a sense of waiting. You know what I mean? If you're waiting on something, then you kind of lose patience. But if you're always constantly feeling progress, kind of like you're playing a video game, right? You're always moving forward in a video game. That sense of progress pushes you forward. So I literally can do this for hours, like 12 hours. I've done it. I've drawn for, I kid you not, 2.5 days straight, nonstop, no sleep, because of my animation final. And all I did was draw for 2.5 days straight. Literally almost passing out on the drawing table. I was so tired. And I did like 600 drawings. The box of drawings that I have, it's like 10 pounds or more from that session. And yeah, you just don't feel. That's how I have the patience to do it. You know, if you're constantly feeling like it's progress, it really doesn't take much. Now, there's a different story if you're struggling. You're struggling. That's a different story. You're having a hard time. You just not feeling really good. You can either give up, put it away, forget about it, and never try again. Or you can keep fighting and fighting until you get it right, the way you want it to be. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for the things you want to achieve in life. So what by drawing these little lines, I'm bumping the texture, giving it some width. Still thinking about whether I should leave that in. All right, let's put it in. Not so thick. See, this is what's bugging me. They're not actual chains. They're more connected by like just balls. And and I initially wanted them to be like chains. What if they're not balls? What if they're coins? I don't know. Some weird stuff. This is a chain. You got a Pokeball. I don't want to get too detailed now. Once you draw your character for the first time, usually whatever comes after is faster. You're faster because you have the design already made and you're used to drawing the things. Inking is so tedious. It is. I ain't gonna lie. So he's got these belts and stuff and rope. Let's make this a rope, okay? Let's make this a rope. A rope. He got a braided rope. He need a rope. It's a rope. Yeah. I don't know why. The shape is so weak, puny, boring. I will not stand for that. You gotta make it look a little more interesting, like I literally put thought into it, you know? You don't want to make it look like an afterthought, like, oh yeah, I guess it works. You know? Make it deliberate, intentional, confident, big, bold, all that stuff. Yeah. All right, let's continue on with the, let's see here. We got here. Bound. Too thick. Both of you, too thick. Lower the size. Just go back at it. Maybe too thick still, but we will settle. We will settle. Save before it gets... Alright, I'm going to read what you guys are saying. I really liked it. For some strange reason, I think of Cosmo from Esquire. Nah, he looks like Masane Amaha. Please, no, not Witchblade. Couldn't focus on the story. Enough said. Jin is my favorite from Tekken. Very powerful character. Now that you mention it, the arms remind me of Devil Jin. That's true. I have very little experience from Tekken, but I watched the movie a long time ago. That's a neat trick for making stuff. Yep. How do you get the patience to do all this? Yep. Penn State. Well, I need to sleep. Diapers. Hey, man. Good night. It's really good having you. Thanks for all the help, man. All the suggestions. Couldn't have done it without you. Couldn't have done it without any of you. Really. Wouldn't do it without you guys. Aha. And I mean it. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. So it's a little lopsided. You guys want to know a secret about humans? Human anatomy? I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. We humans all have third eyes. Don't believe me? Go look it up. It's inside our brain. It's called the pineal gland. That's right, pineal gland. And it has the characteristics of an eye, not like a physical eye, but just with like the chemicals you would find in eyes. And it even has like properties of an eye, like rods. It has a cornea. It has a lens. Isn't that so strange? It's in the center of our head, yet it's yeah. Just a little fun fact. We all have third eyes, and what is it? Well, ancient cultures talk about it having like giving us the ability to see the dead or see into the spiritual world, and that's why they say kids who see ghosts and stuff see it because their third eye has not been shut off. Yeah, it's crazy. I know. And it's right in the center of our brain, like directly in the center. What if it went this way? Nah. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Yeah, why not? Drawing a couple of villains. He's actually reminding me of another villain I did. I'll show you guys in a second. He's looking a lot more detailed than most of the characters in the overall cast. It's okay. I'm putting him the final finishing touches. and I'll be done. Whatever I can spot, I will put the marker on. Now we can turn off this here and just look at them. See what can we catch. What can we improve? This here is bugging me. That's right, it's bugging me. And this side too. It's kind of messy, kind of not making any sense. Hey, you can draw? Thanks. Thanks, buddy. See? This hair, as you can see, it's a little thicker than the edge of his face. Should that be? Nah. What should and shouldn't really is up to your own discretion, but I'd like to keep it kind of consistent. See if I made him more skinny in the face. Maybe that's more evil. Because, you know, he's not eating. He's not eating the right food anyway. Too many, I don't know. Baby. Let's give him a little, one of those. How about that? Now that's a shifty fellow. You cannot trust him. Yeah. That's a double. Nah. I would like to give him some facial hair, but again, he's pretty boy. Oh, I see something we need to fix. We need to... Oh, he smiles a lot, so he gets these wrinkles in his eyes. Yeah, okay. Erase out this part right here. There. So. Oh, he's kind of a complicated character. If I'm going to have to redraw him over and over, it's going to be... We're going to have to redesign him, simplify him a bit. There's an art to that, and it's... that's a trick. It's a tricky one. Muscles, muscles, muscles. Nope. See, these don't work. See that doesn't work. Oh, that's distracting. You know what I want to do? I want to draw eyeballs on all of these. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, they open up, and then there's a ball inside the middle. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, of course. No, no. Yeah, I do live drawings from time to time. Haven't done it for a while. This is like I haven't done it for about a month now. But I'd like to do it more often. It depends on my workload, and it depends whether or not I can, um, like promote the things that I'm doing, like working on. If so, then I can actually post the work that I'm working on. Like some stuff, you sign a contract where you're not allowed to talk about it or show any work. But in this case, this is totally okay. So whenever I have an assignment from this project, I'm on. So. All right, this got to go like that. Okay. All right, last touches are the kind of scuff marks like that, and give this a more rounded feel. like things have been worn for a while, you know. His head is super tiny, by the way. All right, totally tiny. Like he's got 10 head. He's like, yeah. Um, but he seems a little out of place. Out of place from the story. Yeah. This video will be uploaded. The previous video leading up to this video was not uploaded properly because it was disabled or banned, removed for copyright reasons. I was listening to music too loud, and the computer for you know, YouTube, they detect whether or not you're using third-party content or whatever, and then it automatically removes it. And trying to get it back would be a hassle. So I don't really deal with it. It's, you know, it wasn't much. There's plenty of videos. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of putting a lot of detail into this guy. I should stop now. Yeah. Otherwise, there's no stopping me. There's no stopping me at all. I can just keep going and going forever. I'm gonna show you guys the characters from this story. Okay, the girls that battle this dude are teenage girls, high school girls, with superpowers. And I will also give you guys a link to the site, to the official Element Princess Facebook. I have it linked to you guys in the about section. But let's see here. There's our author, Janaea, and she wrote the book. This is the cover of the book. We're planning on doing a Kickstarter for it. And it's gonna launch November 1st. And I would really appreciate if you guys could support me and the team. We worked really hard on it, and once it comes out, I'll have it up on one channel, and you guys can take a look at it. But basically, the first book is available on Amazon and as well as Barnes & Noble. But we're trying to raise money basically to continue the series. Because book 2, 3, and 4 have already been written. We just need to have the funding to get it published and stuff. And publishing can be really, really expensive. So, yeah, that's what it is. Let's go to check out my. This is my official Facebook art page, and here's the main kind of protagonist kind of guy who leads the story. He comes to Earth and he has to basically recruit or find the girls and gather the girls together and reunite them so they could battle against this dude here, and his army of minions and demons. So, again, this is a novel, not a manga, meaning no pictures, just a lot of words. It's a long story. It's about 300 pages for the story. So it's a really good read. This is Ayano, his sidekick, who comes down. She possesses the power of shadow. This is Hiroko. I'm not sure. I forgot. Hiroko, I think. Hiroko Kotani. Yeah, she's 14 years old. She controls lightning. This is Reiko. She controls lightning. And so on. So these are the girls we have that are. So poster we got. Yeah, dudes. And this would be the second cover to the second novel. And I'll have the link and all that stuff in the About section after this is done. Alright, bros and sisses. How'd you learn anime the best? I've recently been reading and brushing up on it. Well, I went to art school and I studied. Basically, their main guide, the main book that we followed was Andrew Loomis. I mean, it was different from teacher to teacher. I mean, some teachers didn't use a book at all. But really, your best guide to follow is Andrew. Loomis. And he breaks it down for you. But on my channel, I follow the same kind of rules that he uses, and I break it down for you guys in my way, according to like more manga or stylized, not too stylized, but just enough, you know. And everybody has their own style and techniques, but the figure, once you break it down, it's really simple. I break it down on my channel, so you guys can learn how to do this easily. Just gotta follow. I really have taught you guys everything there is to know in order to do this type of muscular structure. It's in my tutorials. I've broken down the figure, and it really is self-explanatory. Here's the original figure. Oh, he's got those things on still. That's kind of cool. But it does take practice, a lot of practice, to really understand it. So, yeah, I recommend them. And also, just if you look at my channel, I break down the figure from the beginning to the end. Start with the male. But yeah, I will stop boring you with all of that, you guys, and we will end it at that. This is Derrick Southbound from Element Princess. And let's see. Yeah, we'll color him tomorrow, okay? We'll color him tomorrow, say. Oh no, we can't color him tomorrow. We'll color him on Tuesday night. Tuesday night around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's the next live demo will be Tuesday, 6 p.m. All right, and we'll color this guy. So until then, my name is Jet. This is the Jetty Jet Show. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you guys want to say anything, go ahead. I'm still here. Just finding the exit button. It's the hardest part. Jetty Jet Show. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. And until next time, keep drawing. Good luck. You guys can do it. Take care. Bye-bye.